The simplest way to understand neurofeedback is to think of it as physical therapy for the brain. What happens in physical therapy? You have a physical therapist that guides you to make progress, but you are the one making progress. You're not being poked and prodded and forced into unnatural positions. You do the work yourself. That's the key concept. But since we can't get in there with our hands and speak directly to the brain with our voices, we need this new amazing technology to act as a physical therapist, because it's reading the brain waves and it's giving the brain direct feedback on what it's doing, guiding it to make the changes that it needs to make. How does the brain get dysfunctional in the first place? It's a great question. It's called life. Things happen scary, things happen that cause us grief, things damage our brain and cause traumatic brain injury, and then the brain realizes that we're not as safe as we once were. Life is a bit more dangerous, life is more complicated, life is hard, it's a struggle, and it reprograms itself. Sometimes in somewhat dysfunctional ways and sometimes in very dysfunctional ways. So what do we do about this? We do neurofeedback. The brain can start the healing process. And the goal is to get the brain back to optimal functioning. And when the brain functions optimally, it's amazing how well it works for us, how much easier it is to smile, how we can get back to life and start enjoying it again. We can start succeeding again in our individual lives, in our romantic pursuits, and in our family relationships. This is what neurofeedback is about. This is why we do it.